Big.
Oh, how bad is your
What's up?
Wi-Fi? Hey, you pay your Wi-Fi bill or no?
No, I don't know. Maybe my wife didn't. Just make the money. She spends it. Go to the Chiclets Cup, fueled by DEVOUR. Bing, 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 bing. I'm telling you right now, before our frozen foods, they're delicious, indulgent versions of your favorite meal. And I'm happy.
Okay, speaking of frozen, that's your internet right now. Let me take over right now. You're going to figure things out. Brought to you and fueled by DEVOUR. Look at this. I got my pillow. Witt's got the actual snacks. And while he figures his internet out, we're going to throw it to the rules. He's going to restart his computer, and I'm going to take over from here. So bye-bye, Ryan. Oh, there it is. Okay, best of 3, 4-minute periods for those of you who don't know the rules. Loser is eliminated, gonzo. Winner advances to the next round, must play as the team you play for. Okay, one of our contestants does not play in the NHL, but he represents one of his cities. Must play as the same team in the entire tournament, and the championship will be Xbox versus PS4. Take the rules away, and let me introduce our contestants. We have fresh off a new NHL contract, 2-year deal, keep the change.
Yeah.
Ryan Reaves taking on Nasher, one of the best gamers in the land. Taking on, as I mentioned, Ryan Reaves. He's the Columbus Blue Jackets. Because are you from Columbus?
I am from Columbus, yeah.
Well, that's why. And Revo brought his head coach here, his son. What's his name again?
Kanan.
Kanan, welcome to the show. How do you feel about your old man's new contract?
Said, how do you feel about the money? Just give a thumbs up. Thumbs up. There you go.
All right. Well, you get to stay in Vegas. So we're going to be heading right into this one. Apparently the streamers, they don't like too much of an intro. So we're going to be waiting for Witt. As mentioned, Golden Knights, Revo squad against the Blue Jackets. I don't know who's better ranked in the game. I would imagine the Golden Knights.
Yeah, Golden Knights do have it by a bit, yeah. The CBJ ratings are just brutal this year, I'll be honest. But we'll make do with what we have.
And Nasher, I know that Revo's new contract kind of took away from that intro, but we respect you and your esports skills. And we figured this is a fair matchup, given that Revo's going to have to worry about this 2014 play-in. And also, you guys are a host city.
Well, no, we're not the play-in, though. We're a top team, so we got to do the round robin.
True.
I meant you're one of the 2014.
All right, okay. Well, yeah, I just wanted to make sure. Just wanted to make sure.
Hey, what's up, Witt?
What's up? How's my internet now, boys?
Oh, you're looking crispy now.
Yeah, guy. Nasher, what's up? Revo, how you doing?
How we doing, Witt?
Doing well, boys.
Are you handicapped at all in this game, Nasher, or is Revo good enough to maybe give you a go?
I don't think I am. I mean, he went 2-0 against Smitty last week.
Yeah,
so.
Smitty's not. I was killing him before.
Barstool?
No,
his teammate. Remember the stream you were on?
Yeah.
But I know you. Oh man, you are gonna wear me the fuck out. I'm telling you right now.
It's all a mental game here, Evo.
If you come into my zone backwards one more time, we're fighting. Flying down to Columbus.
Earmuffs.
Revo has a guy in Columbus that's just gonna knock on your door and sucker punch you when you answer it.
Yeah, I gotta be ready for that at all times.
See, I'm just trying to muscle it in. He's all.
Revo, did you move yourself up to possibly a top line or no?
No, I think I scratched myself, to be honest.
Gonna take the night off, enjoy his contract.
I was out celebrating last night.
Oh, the dirty.
Good for you, buddy. Oh, what a bad goal flower.
I know. I feel bad about that one. I feel bad about that.
You know, it's funny. I just texted Grinelli like an hour ago. I had some kind of feeling that this was some kind of setup. I was like, hey, who am I playing? Guy.
Grinelli actually texted me 2 days ago and told me I was playing you. So,
you didn't know?
That's good. No.
Oh man, yeah, you don't want to be playing. Hey, Nasher, how many hours have you been gaming today?
Today, this is my first time being on today. I'll be honest. I'm a little cold right now. I am.
Are you just starting a long shift?
Cold.
Yeah, I'll probably be streaming the rest of the night after this.
Holy, hey Revo, he's on a computer, right?
Is he?
No, I'm on Xbox
you're not?
too. I mean, I have a computer with me here for the stream, but
Can you
Oh,
play
do
on
okay.
Xbox.
I thought you played. I thought you told us last time that you played on the computer.
nah, they haven't released it on PC in like 10 years. I hope they do. I would be on computer if you could, but
Oh, it was just other gameplay on the computer.
yeah.
What
yeah.
strain of weed? What strain of weed you smoking, Whit?
I actually haven't, and I'm about to light one up. I think to deal with you this next hour.
Oh wow.
Great to see you. But on a serious note, Revo, just I mean, sum it up. I know you love Vegas. You just built a house there, getting a 2-year deal, man. Like,
I'm pretty pumped up, not gonna lie. I'm glad we got it done before the season started or ended too, so I didn't have to go through free agency again. Buddy, what are you cheering for? I'm down 1 rip.
I'm just human. I just win.
Oh, you win. Okay.
I win.
Is there you got cash on here or what? Who took Revo?
Whit went to take a little break there, but I should get to pick Nasher on this one, given how many layups I've given Whit. But Nasher, other than streaming, what have you been up to?
Dude, honestly, I've been getting out and playing a lot of roller hockey recently. Pretty much every day we get out and play, stream as much as possible, just uploading a lot of YouTube videos. I actually got out and I was playing roller yesterday. I showed up at the rink and Elvis, the Blue Jackets goalie, was out there just shooting around.
Merzlikins?
Yeah.
No
He was
way.
just chilling out there. Yeah. He's going to come out and I think play with us as long as.
Oh, what?
Oh, no way.
Oh, that's so dirty. Yeah, there it is. I thought you didn't score.
I think, what did you do? Bury it with
Oh, it's
yourself
Revo
there?
scored.
Revo. We can't hear you,
He
Revo.
scored last time as
I think
himself too.
you might have sellied too hard, Revo. We can't hear you.
You look, Revo. You're muted, dude. Your
I
kid
think you might
muted
have
you. I
unplugged his.
think.
He jumped out of his chair and he buried that one.
I know you're looking at me.
Oh, you're back.
I know.
Yeah, we got you.
You hear me?
What a goal!
Revo, what's your son's name?
Kanan. You ever seen
Damn,
Power?
I like that. Yeah.
Yeah, 50 Cent in Power.
Nice
Wow.
goatee in the game too, Revo.
Man, crazy.
You look so like pale too.
So pale. Yeah, that's because you ever see the first one of me?
No.
Like the very first NHL game I was in, I looked like an unlocked character. It was just a shadow.
No.
It was out of control. Man, I got into a fight one time. You couldn't even see my eyes. It literally looked like you had to unlock me.
So they had to figure out the color. Yeah.
Well, no,
Hey, Biz, Grinelli just texted me that you took Nasher. Like, fuck off. Like, I'm gonna need odds here, and I'm up $200.
Okay.
wow.
So,
Right.
so if Revo wins,
Oh, no.
I'm up 600, and if Nasher wins, we're even.
Sure.
Okay.
Deal. Whit, just before you hop back on from whatever you're doing there, Nasher brought up the rollerblading. He's been playing roller hockey.
Yes.
And we were talking about on the podcast. I feel like it's all of a sudden becoming more and more popular again.
I think it's huge again. I'm excited to get my blades, man.
Oh, you got some coming?
I got some coming, and
You got
I'm
those
gonna-
ghost ones or whatever? What's it called?
I don't.
Mars?
Yeah, the
Grinelli,
Mars
hop
blades.
on here. You're the Blade Gang guy. Blade Gang, Grinelli, hop on and tell us what is the company that you're wearing? Bauer, right?
Yeah, so I'm wearing Bauer. Wait, you're getting a nice custom made pair of Bauers. They said they
Oh,
found your old specs from your NHL days, and they're gonna.
Oh yeah, those went real good for me. My specs were
Uggs
awesome.
boots. Uggs boots with the tuck
Easton
to it.
Ultralights.
No, I actually had Tukes on Timberland boots.
Hey, those Mars blades are pretty cool though. They make those Mars blades now where you can just like connect to the bottom of your like hockey skates. You just take your ice the Tukes off your ice hockey skates. It's pretty sick.
Yeah,
Wow.
they're supposed to like rock, so your wheels are touching the ground pretty much as they can, so it feels a lot more like ice hockey, sort of.
So why aren't we playing hockey anymore?
End of the
Between
period.
periods.
Period's over with.
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry, boys. Hemsky, Alish Hemsky, one of the most skilled guys I've ever seen on the ice. Played with him in Edmonton. He was a world-class roller hockey player too. He played for the Czech national teams at the Worlds and stuff in the off season. So, I mean, there's no chance it isn't going to help your skill as a player. I would just worry maybe about injury in the off season, but Hemmer didn't give a shit.
All kids should do it though. It's if you're a young kid, you gotta be skating. Gotta
Hey,
be
how about-
rollerblading in the summer.
Hey,
Grinnell, how
Revo.
about-
What?
Oh, well, I was just going to hop in. I don't know if Grinnell knows this, but I went to Narch one year.
What's
North
that?
Oh,
American.
did you?
Yeah, I played in Narch, and I made the Team Canada versus Team USA game. I
No
represented.
Narch,
way.
dude.
Is there
played
is there video?
I got pictures.
What is
Oh,
Narch?
Yeah, what is that?
It's the North American Roller Hockey Championships.
No way.
What?
Dude, that,
Oh,
it's
yeah,
actually
bro.
kind of that's big time, man.
Were you dominating?
I mean, I think I had a hat trick in our first game.
So yeah.
Is that good?
He had
think
3
so.
kills
Where's my
one night.
contract? I don't call them that anymore. I'm done with that.
Oh no, I gotta stop.
I
doing
got
that.
I got a
Oh.
girlfriend.
Gotta stop doing that.
Yeah, I actually should. Oh man!
All right, guys.
Yorkstrom.
Play gang out.
All right, see you, G.
Yorkstrand.
Did you ever
See you,
fight
good
in
on.
the Narch tourneys? Were you able
No,
to?
I know I was a skill player. I don't know if you just heard me.
Were
I said
you?
I scored a hat trick.
Okay, that's
It was
what I
like the
figured.
coast.
Biz.
Dude, I played in a tourney like maybe a few months before the lockout, and they allow fighting in there. So we literally had like some 40-year-olds guys on the rink dropping the gloves.
No way.
In a beer league roller tourney. Yeah, it was unreal.
You should bring Revo out as a ringer for that one, right?
Man, everybody tries fighting me, and like I go to beer league games. Everybody tries fighting me all the time. With this trash from the point.
Dude, I mean, you're just giving it to me.
What do you mean?
I'm gonna shoot that all day if you're just
Flower,
gonna give me
Flower
it.
doesn't let
Oh.
that in, buddy. Get out of here. I'm gonna knock you
I had a little
Unless it was
double
that
screen.
one season in
Okay.
Pittsburgh when he couldn't stop
You
the
wanna play
puck,
after?
and then he got amazing again.
He's not letting those in though.
Chance, but Nasher has like he puts spin on the puck or something. He has some scam.
Yeah, I know. He just sits there and figures
I
out
mean-
all the little cheats.
There's little goals that go in more than
Yeah, I
others. You know,
know.
you shoot bottom left from the point, it'll go in 50% or whatever. Just got to cover it, Reba.
I just, yeah, I chase too much. That's the problem.
Oh,
Oh no.
Okay, so that backwards little like entrance into the
He
zone's
loves
amazing.
that. Yeah.
that's what all the top guys do. Yeah, you just have to. You pretty much have to when
Because
you're
you're
playing.
protecting the puck.
Right.
Like you can't get poke checked.
I'm hoping next year they kind of take that out of the game though. It's a little bit too much at this point.
Revo, you've been playing online a lot, eh? Playing against a bunch of kids.
Yeah, I've been dusting kids off. But
I don't think I've
Oh
matched
my
against
God.
Revo online
I'm gonna
recently.
fucking
Okay,
snap.
this needs to be a pulled goalie in the third period. I think.
I'm
No,
down
no,
for
no.
that. I can go an AHL team or whatever you want next game.
No,
What-
I don't.
No,
I don't
okay.
do that. Absolutely not.
I think you're just heating up, honestly.
I'm gonna
He's too
adapt.
proud.
Yeah,
He's too-
I'll adapt. Wait. Oh, wait. Bring this back. Watch this. Oh shit! See that?
Oh,
Oh
You-
no.
you get
he
that
can do
down,
it.
though, you'll
and then
start-
he get ran over.
you'll start tearing it up online. You get that down.
Do
Oh,
you have to like? Oh, yeah. See it? It's just.
Nice shot.
Oh.
I don't want your petty compliments right now. Keep that shit to yourself.
Hey,
I'm
that's
just-
not a petty compliment. You actually,
Nice shot, he said.
It wasn't bad.
Fuck.
I think he was being
Oh, that's-
sincere, but it
No,
sounds
right,
yeah, I get what you're saying. That's
There you
my
go.
bad.
Shot on net halfway through the second period.
Nasher, I was going to ask you, do you go to like a practice mode and practice some of these moves that you do during the course of these games?
Yeah, so I mean, every time that I get on, like whenever I'm getting ready to play, I'll hop on and just go to the practice mode and like spend 10, 15 minutes just warming up the thumbs, getting all the moves down. Like as bad as that is to say, like it's just like real hockey. You need to go out there and get your little warmie in before you get started.
Love it.
I don't know what's more pathetic, like my warm up for golf or your warm up to play video games.
Pretty similar, I would say.
I would say he's making more money off streaming than you are playing golf, so I think yours is more ridiculous.
Fair enough.
That could be.
Fair enough.
Although since we're here, congratulations. I know it wasn't necessarily the best back nine, and we will talk about it on the podcast.
Yeah,
But-
thank you.
What did you qualify for?
Mass Am, 2 years in a row. Massachusetts Amateur
Oh yeah.
golf championship. So this is the second year. Last year I didn't make match play. This year I got to make match play. Biz, I'm gonna let everyone know on the podcast tomorrow night. When our whole normal discussion and interview ends, I'm then gonna go into golf talk for 20 minutes, so people
Sure.
can stay on or they can get off. That's what
Sure.
we'll let them know.
Absolutely.
Oh,
So that's fair enough. 4-1 on your guy Nasher. So we had a guy on. I'm sorry, I'm drawing a blank right now. Who's
Daddy Padre.
Yes, Daddy Padre, the St. Louis Blues e-bug, and he's really good apparently. You played him, Nasher?
I have. I think the last time we played it was like a 2-1 game. He beat me, maybe
Oh.
3-1. Like we have some pretty
Oh.
good games. He's like he actually like plays at the highest level and wins some tourneys. And yeah, if it
Yep.
gets to the point me versus him, it'll be a pretty good match.
Well, I mean, that's gonna be what happens.
Can't say for sure.
I don't know, man. I don't. You're
It's a long
scoring
series.
on you're scoring on Whitney muffins from the point, no screen.
It's wild. It's wild. Wait, you golf in Vegas at all?
Yeah, I have, man. I've played everything out there actually that I've kind of heard of, but I'm sure there's some secret gems I don't even know about. That's some of the best golf in the country, I think.
Have you
It's
been
so
to you been to Shadow?
Yeah, Shadow is sick.
Yeah. Cascada's nice.
Hey,
too.
so I went to Shadow with my father-in-law, and I gave him an edible on like the range right before we teed off.
First
And
edible.
on the back on the back
First
nine,
edible. Hey, Dad, you want to bet?
it was a little too strong. So on the back nine, he didn't play golf. He doesn't remember the course, and I just played by myself. And he sat in the car. And then we got back to the casino with my wife, his daughter and his wife, my mother-in-law. We were all going to dinner, and I was getting in trouble because I got him too banged up.
Oh God, that's amazing. Like RA at dinner in LA when we did the West Coast wagon tour.
That was pathetic. I mean, that was just.
Nasher, he took obviously he was excited. He landed in California, so before dinner he went to the weed shop, ends up getting a bunch of edibles and crushed them before dinner, and he fell asleep at the table. And then he woke up. He woke up, and one of the guys who was on the West Coast wagon tour with had gone to the bathroom, and his food got dropped off while he was at the bathroom. So when he came back, RA had woken up and had eaten his entire meal.
No.
So yeah, it was just like one of those nights,
That's incredible.
Yeah, that's an
He
RA
woke up
moment.
like a zombie and was just like, oh, food. Bleh. And then poor Brett came back.
Are we losing
Here
Wit
we go,
again?
Wit. Here we go. Wi-Fi Wit.
No, my Wi-Fi's bad again?
Yeah.
I think we're back.
You might be all right. Just going in and out a little bit.
You know what we should do is we should maybe take a few questions from fans, and Granelli will put them in the chat here for Revo, especially for the new signing.
Bring it.
Ooh, nice spinorama.
He is wearing me out with this.
Oh, people want an update on your beer, 7.5 Brewing.
We are back in brewing. We were a little slow for a bit because obviously all the bars were shut down, so nobody was really ordering. But we're up and running. I got to ship you guys some out. You text me your guys' address after this.
Sure.
Which one?
When'd you start doing that?
Not this December. Last December we launched our first one, and now we got 4 beers out. We got the Lager IPA, Golden Ale, and then we got an exclusive with MGM. That's like a blonde ale.
Nice, man. That's big time.
Yeah, it's been fun.
Nasher, you got any side hustles?
Side hustles? I do not. Not at the moment,
my
anyways.
That's not interference. What's that cheat button you just hit?
I think you just injured Warinsky, though.
That was a truck stick. Oh God.
Have you played against him, Nasher? He's one of the best current NHL players who video games.
Revo, you think is?
No, because you mentioned we're
Okay, with that tone, you think Revo is?
I was just kidding.
No, I meant Werenski.
Yeah, no, I don't think I've ever actually played against him. We play on the same team. So we do a mode called ESHL, where it's pretty much like you go out and you control one guy on the ice. So me and him are like teammates in that. We play quite a bit.
Have you played against the Sonk Daddies, which is the Spittin Chiclets team?
I have
How
not.
are you?
We actually got to get that going, I think,
Dude.
sometime soon.
Biz, Granelli's like in D5 and lost. He can't even get out of like Division 5.
He's
terrible.
He's going to be commenting in the section here. Another question from the fans, or this one's a little more vague than a question. People asking for Hitch stories, Revo.
Hitch stories. Man, I don't know which ones have I told on here.
Ken,
You never told any on here.
No?
There's a different audience than the podcast.
Yeah,
You told some
okay.
hilarious ones. Didn't he?
I'll
Go ahead.
I'll tell you the story when he stole my my soul. Me, Otter, and Lapierre. So this is how much he trusted us. We're in New York, and we just scored, and it's tied 1-1. We're out there, so we're away team, obviously. So they got first change, or we got first change. We're out there, and he puts. Oh, you know, you talk to me when I'm telling these stories.
I know that's. I feel bad about that one.
That's all right.
we're gonna make we're gonna make Nasher do a Sudoku puzzle and
Yeah,
do while he's playing.
He has to play with his toes.
Yeah. So we're out there, and he throws Nash's line out there. Hitch in the third period calls a timeout to change us.
Oh,
You've
Jesus.
never. Hey, Reno!
Man,
You've never seen like it was like three guys pouting like somebody just shot our dog. We go heads buried to the bench. What? He's like, I don't trust you guys. Get off the ice. And he
hey,
called
Revo, it's a center ice draw. Like
you know what I mean? Like you don't trust us to just get down, like just dump the puck. Like it's the one thing I'm good at. I can dump the puck and change.
Oh my god! And you must have felt like the biggest loser getting changed for a time.
Buddy, Hitch has blown timeouts on me for no reason. We were playing Columbus one time, and offensive zone draw. Oh come on! Offensive zone draw. BJ Crombeen gets kicked out. I go in to take the draw. He calls timeout. You're not taking that fucking draw. You're not a centerman. Who else is taking that draw? You know what I mean?
One face off.
You know what I mean? He calls through a defense in there. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, it's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, I would say that's embarrassing, but Tip would never even consider putting me out on a defensive zone face up on the road.
Well, it was it was just off of icing too, so he couldn't do anything about it. But the problem was I ended up winning the draw because I guess Hitch didn't really realize the rule that if a centerman got kicked out, he can't go back in. You know what I mean? So I ended up having to take the draw, win it clean, go. Fuck these stories, man. I'm telling you. win it clean. We almost go down and bury, and he's just eye fucking me when we come off. How did you just put that off your skate?
Yeah, a little Kyle Turris off the outside.
That's considered Kyle Turris's move.
I don't. Who else is it? You know,
I
it's
can't
Kyle
think of
Turris.
anyone else. It's just like to think that he has his own move.
That's what I've always called it. Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna need a bounce back game here. A real big bounce back game.
Hey, it's a long series here, Revo.
There's got to be a handicap. Oh,
I
don't play
that
with
move was
handicap.
sick.
This question's from RA. Who's the toughest guy you ever fought, Revo?
Oh. It ain't you. I know he was putting that one on a tee for me. Like I know what he was doing. No, it has to be McGrattan.
Oh
Man, that was like the first. You were the first. I can't remember who came first actually, but that was the first time that I did well in a fight, and like that was like a big confidence builder for me. But man, did I feel like shit after.
super heavy.
Really? Why? He hit you with a couple legit bombs?
You know what? He didn't hit me with bombs. He hit me with a lot of like these, like just right on the forehead. And so like I got to the box and I could just feel like these golf balls forming on my forehead. That was a trash goal, by the way. Yeah. And then, but I look over and McGrattan's leaking from his eye, and I just remember he looked at me like, "Who the fuck is this?" Because I was like, I didn't really have a name, buddy. Why are you pulling my hair? What's going on here? I didn't really have a name like as a fighter in the league yet. So like he gave me that look like, "Who the fuck is this kid?" And I think he actually missed a couple games.
There's a fan account like Chiclets Clips. Did you see they put up one of your WHL fights the other day?
Yeah, I saw that. Ryan Benet.
How many times a year were you fighting in the Western League?
Not a lot.
Yeah, I was gonna say like that wasn't like you weren't a goon then.
No, I fought. Buddy, come on, I'm playing here. 1 second, all right? I fought only 14 times in 3 years.
So then you got to the pro level. You're like, I'm enormous. I'm not going to be on the first line. Like,
Nope.
let's go.
No, I played the same way. Like I was running around all the time, so my first fight in the WHL, I popped my shoulder out, and so it kind of like I wasn't scared to fight, but it kind of made me shy away. And then my first year in the AHL was the same thing. Like it was not like I wouldn't fight, but I wasn't fighting when I had to. You know what I mean? I wasn't fighting to make the team, blah blah blah. And so at the end of the year, well, Jan Stasny, first of all, he snapped on me one game. There was a massive scrum, and like I grabbed the guy, but my glove stayed on. US Reality grabbed me after the game and snapped.
Wow.
And then at the end of the year, Davis Payne sat me down. I was like, hey, listen, you want to make the NHL? I was like, yeah. He's like, you got to start fighting. Like, you're not going to play on a top line. You're going to be a fourth line player. But if you want to make the NHL, you got to start fighting guys. I was like, all right, well, that's what I got to do. That's what I got to do. I went home, and all I did was work out and box that whole summer. And I came back and literally just asked everything that moved to fight that whole year. Just fought everything. And then, and I got noticed, and he ended up bringing me up with him 3 years later. The rest is history.
I think it's at that point though. I mean, same when you were younger. It's like whatever it takes, right? You didn't care. It was all right. If this is how I'm gonna make it, it's what I'm gonna do.
Exactly. Like if he was supposed to be the guy who was gonna get he was gonna be the head coach the next year. And so if he's the guy telling me what to do, then I gotta listen. You know what I mean? He's telling me how I can make the NHL. Well, that's how I gotta make the NHL.
Good shit right there. Oh, backward skating move.
Wearing me out. What was that?
I have no idea. It just reset.
But the time didn't.
We're back at the opening draw. Yeah, I think it probably will. Yeah.
Revo, you scored a goal in the Stanley Cup Finals, didn't you?
Yeah. Tied up the game in game 1.
Oh, that was. Do you think that save by Holtby when Tuck shot it, he said it was paddled? Did you feel that was the series? Like, did that shift?
It deflated us for sure. I wouldn't say it was a series, but that deflated us because I was like, you don't bury them, but you're up 2-rip. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That was in game 2, wasn't it? Yeah.
Or maybe it was game 2. Excuse me. My apologies.
Yeah.
But was that what's your career highlight? Would it have been that goal you scored in the Stanley Cup Finals?
No, Winnipeg. Game winner to go to the cup.
Oh,
no doubt.
Man, that's right. I forgot about that. You were a machine playoffs.
Yeah, I was running a lot of guys. Well, because I got scratched the first series, so like I had something to prove coming in there, and also I didn't want to leave Vegas. Like I wanted to stay after that, and so I had something to prove. I had to show them that I wanted to stay and that I belonged to stay.
And not to boot. Hey. That's where you're from. You probably had some buddies in the stadium too.
Oh yeah, but you know what the fucked up thing is I had a bunch of family members that asked for tickets and like came to the game. They started wearing fucking Jets jerseys.
That's such bullshit.
You know what I mean? Like that's what I'm saying. It's crazy.
That's such bullshit. I had a kid show up to when we played the Bruins when I was on the Penguins with Bruins gear. I'm like, are you for real right now?
I mean? Like your loyalty lies in like a team that just got formed instead of your family.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that was oh wow.
Hey Revo, that first round was against LA, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So they swept LA. By the way, I bet the Kings every single game for the series.
You bet everybody wrong. Whoops.
Yeah, I remember that's when you first started getting on me. Well, so they win 4 in a row, and then you got put into game 1 of the second round, or did it take a loss?
No, I got put in game 6 of the second round because Carrier went down.
Oh wow!
So he went down with an injury. I got put in that game. I was running around, like had a really good game, and then I had a really good series against Winnipeg, so they kept me in.
How big is Carrier's head?
Buddy, it is out of control. I've never seen it. It's like a cinder block.
Bison head?
He looks like somebody from Family Guy.
He looks like one of those Lego pieces. Like it's just big square. You know what I mean?
I used to play with a guy or against the guy in the OHL, Frank Rediker, I believe was his name.
I was going to say Frankie Lassard. He's got a big head too.
I got to look him up. He had a big noggin.
And it's funny because on our line, you got the two meets, and He's got this massive head, and I got this little peanut head.
It's not coming up. Who would you say is the most underrated player on the Golden Knights? Like someone that he doesn't get enough credit.
Most underrated player.
I think it's Schmitty.
Nate Schmidt?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would agree with that. Yeah.
That guy's nasty.
He eats so many minutes, and he can shut down anybody. You know what I mean? Like he can.
Yeah,
he's not a well-known player. Like he's not like one of the superstars in the league that you talk about all the time. But he'll shut down your superstar.
Mm-hmm. And he's a legitimate ball of energy. Like pre-game, warm-up, the game. It's like the dude. He's the Energizer Bunny. Oh, I thought you were just ringing up 1-0.
No bad days for Schmitty, eh?
No, it's tough to get him on a bad day.
That's awesome. I love being around people like that. They're just so positive.
Who's the grumpiest guy on the Golden Knights?
The grumpiest? Oops.
Yeah, like you see him in the morning, you're like, oh fuck, he's in a grumpy mood.
Hasn't had his coffee yet. Don't talk to him.
We don't have too many of those guys, to be honest with you.
I know it's too tough living in Vegas. How are you gonna be grumpy?
Yeah, like you're strolling in on shorts all the time. Like there's nothing to be mad about there. Maybe Nosek. Nosek can get in a grumpy mood once in a while. He pokes that bear too much.
What do you got for us, Nasher? Maybe we'll ask, who's the toughest guy you ever fought?
Dude, I've actually never been in a hockey fight.
What about off the ice?
Man.
You've been in a real fight?
Never been in an off-ice fight either, man. I'm pretty boring, I think.
Good for you.
You're
away.
a lover?
Oh, no. That's just the cost.
You been in a lot of off-ice fights?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Like a lot of high school fights, a lot of suspensions, or what are we talking?
Not high school. A couple of bar scraps.
Okay.
Yeah, just being a clown. Not good. Any kids watching right now, be like Nasher. Don't be stirring it up.
Yeah.
Put your ego aside. Buy the guy a drink and settle it with a conversation.
I like that, Biz. I like that a lot.
My buddy, Merle's Biz.
Yeah.
At Merle, like especially in Boston, guys are like, if you bump into someone, you're like, here we go, totally by accident. So one night, a guy bumped into him and right away was kind of getting ahead. He's like, sorry, man, I didn't mean to, And Merle's like, dude, I'm at a bar. I expect to get bumped into. And I remember thinking, like, how could anyone be mad when you just get accidentally bumped into in a bar?
Stay home.
Like, people want to go you. You're like, dude.
That's like Revo shimmy shaking people at the bar.
Yeah, I had a guy.
He's like, I got to get ready for hockey season. Who wants one?
I'm pretty calm at the bars. Like, I don't like the bar fighting. Like, I never really did. I've been in a couple, like when I was younger, but that's not what did I even do there? It's never been my thing. I stay pretty calm, and trust me, like I had one summer, I had like 6 guys try to fight me.
That's what's brutal. Guys like looking at like they're jealous of you, make a name, try to fight an NHL guy. What are you ever gonna get out of that?
Nothing. Yeah, it's break my hand and then what?
Exactly. Get sued.
Yeah.
I gave it to one guy and I cut my hand, and the human mouth's one of the dirtiest things going, and it infected my hand. I was in the hospital for about a week, lost 10 pounds before a summer camp in Pittsburgh. And that was after I'd gotten in the bar scrap in Pittsburgh to get sent down to the coast. So just
where was that? Where was it? You were in a bar fight while up with the Penguins?
Yeah, it was. It was.
Mark this down for the podcast, Cornelia. I never heard this story.
I got sent down to the coast for it. I'll save it for the podcast. Long story short, a guy threw something at my truck. I got up at the stoplight and went over and gave him a little slap in the face, and he got out and he came at me, and I went poop, and he went right down. And the next day, the next day, it was a day off. I'll never forget. And Todd Richards called me.
What button is that?
Oh Jesus!
I don't. Hey, do you have the same controller as me? What was that?
I do. It's a little LBRB, same time.
LBRB.
Yeah.
Wow, Revo's seeing moves he's never even seen before.
Well, I mean, that's not a.
That's the Forsberg move, right?
No,
Yeah,
that was the other way though.
Go like a little backhand Forsberg sort of thing.
We call that the French tip.
What did Richard say to you, Biz?
Oh boy.
Smell you later.
Well, he called me and he's like, "Did you get in a street fight last night?" And I'm like, "Oh Jesus, Revo.
Oh no, Revo.
That's
Oh,
World
no.
Juniors. That's World Juniors all over again for Fleury. Put one in his own net."
Oh man. Can I get
So Todd Richards calls and he's like, "Did you get in a street fight last night?" This is his day off. All of our days off. And I was like, "No." And he's like, "Are you sure?" Like because the kid noticed the Ontario plates on my car. And he's like, "Well," I'm like, "Yeah, I guess I kind of did." And he's like, "Yeah, well, that kid spent the night in the hospital, so you're gonna have to come down to the rink." Went to the rink, and I was like, "Yeah, this guy threw something in my truck." I got out, I gave him a little slap in the face. He came over, and I went, "Boop," and they were basically like, "Yeah, we're gonna like figure out what we're gonna do with you." So the next day, got bag skated. And then the day after that, I was sent down to the coast for a conditioning stint.
Oh, the bag skate and then the send down. That's the worst. Man.
Oh yeah, I got my lickings, and I think he was more upset about the fact that he had to like leave the movie theater because he was getting to spend time with his kids, and now he had to deal with me and my bar scrap. So like I said, kids, I've lived and learned. I don't want you to do the same. Don't get in any bar scraps or anything like that, and be more like Nasher.
You see the cockiness of this guy right now? He just did a fake shot from his fucking end.
Did it work?
Yeah, a little bit. I think I do.
And we all know the other fighting story is when I poked the bear and I tried to fight Revo, and then I got body slammed at the Scotch Trade Center. So fighting ain't going to lead you anywhere, folks. Be a lover like Nasher.
Hey, you had a nice little career though, Biz.
Yeah, not bad. I didn't get the extensions like you got. What else can we talk about? Do we got any more fan questions, Grinelli?
Oh no. This is wild.
This is just domination.
Yeah. I'm happy we're back to even though.
Yeah, I know. You got lucky there by calling like one of the world's best gamers. Sweet call. Like, hey,
tough call by him.
I think Biz got me last time too. I'm not
of course he did. Next time I get you. Or maybe we can't take him or Daddy Padre until they meet in the finals.
That'd be a good one to bet on right there, honestly.
I would imagine there's more gamers and streamers that are watching this. So Nasher, I'll ask you, is it anyone's game as far as the top NHL 20 players? Like could you beat the quote unquote best? Like or who is the best?
So the best guy, at least like from tournaments and everything we have so far, there's the NHL GWC, which is like the big tournament. You play from different regions, US, Canada, and Europe. And the guy who's won that the last 2 years is Top Shelf Cookie. He's a Columbus guy, buddy of mine.
Top Shelf Cookie.
So me and him, we've played some matches. I beat him like a couple times, but on any given day, he's going to come out and destroy me. Like there are definitely players that above and beyond are better. Yeah. Yeah.
What's he doing that's so special?
I don't know, man. That's the thing we're trying to figure out. But these guys grind the game. Like I said, I play the game for fun and I'll stream a few hours a day, but there are people that just spend, 8 hours a day grinding this game. And
Nasher, you think he's on you think he's on the juice?
I don't know, man. Might be.
You think he's on the performance enhancers, isn't he?
It has to be. I think we got to have a drug test potentially before the next tourney.
Nancy Kerrigan, just get someone to clip him.
Right.
Nasher, what's your most viral video?
So I film a lot of my beer league games with the GoPro, and I had a nice one where it's like the thumbnail looks like I'm dropping the gloves and this guy's like in my face, and I titled it like fighting in beer league or something, and it got like 1.5 or 2 million views or something like that.
Really?
Yeah, man. A lot of those beer league videos, like you would think that it doesn't really make sense to watch them, but I think for like the average person who maybe hasn't played hockey, like wearing the GoPro and being able to watch it from like a first person point of view is something that people are kind of interested in,
Oh no.
I should have done that at the St. Louis alumni game when I ended up fighting Cam Jansen.
Dude, that would have been incredible. Yeah, the GoPro content I think is the best for. Oh, okay, Revo.
Biz, you had a Gordie Howe in that game.
Yeah,
Revo.
Yo, that was actually
More
nice.
beer league stories.
Little tic-tac-toe there.
Oh, Mark Stone. He might be one of the more underrated would be a bad word because I think.
Well, see, and I was gonna say him, but he's not underrated. But he's not like known as a league superstar, but he's a league superstar. You know what I mean?
He to me he's the new Marian Hossa.
He's unbelievable.
Oh, great analogy right there. Maybe not as dynamic of a skater, but as big and strong and good defensively. Yes, I love it, Biz.
Stroke me off, Whit. Great comparison by me. How are you?
Revo, you think when you retire someday you'll ever play hockey again, or will you just be done?
Like in a beer league or something?
Yeah, beer league, shinny hockey, or will you just probably be like, nope?
No, probably. I don't know. We'll see. See how the body's feeling.
How are you on the golf course, Revo?
I'm heating up. I just started golfing this year. I used to golf a ton when I was younger, but I quit because I was supposed to have double wrist surgery. And then I just kind of stopped doing it. But there's a lot of nice courses here, so I started taking it up. I'm starting to heat up a little bit. If that goes in, I snap. All right.
Take away the beer, take away golf and hockey. What is another passion that you would have? You could see yourself maybe going down a career path once you're done playing.
Oh man, I mean, I've thought about coaching. I've thought about being an agent. That's those are really only other two thoughts. Before I used to want to be like a personal trainer, but I don't got no time for that anymore.
You think you could do any commentary stuff, maybe?
You know, I've thought about that too, and a lot of people tell me I should do that, but I just don't know if I want to watch that much hockey and know stats and players and stuff. You know what I mean?
We don't.
What? No, but
we don't.
You know, guys more than
Making the comeback.
Yeah.
Whoa.
I feel like it's just it's a lot of hockey for when I'm done hockey.
It's a lot of work.
I mean?
That's fair.
Yes.
Yeah.
I've never been a stats guy. I've never been I got buddies who know everybody's stats and what skates they wear and all this shit. I don't know any of that.
Do you have hopes of doing the beer stuff? Do you want that to grow to a level that you could maybe just keep doing that?
Yeah, absolutely. It's pretty
Sounds
big
like
in
it
Vegas.
is.
Yeah, it's big in Vegas right now. We're in 150 bars. That was pretty filthy.
Oh, I didn't realize it was that big. That's big time, man.
We're at 150 bars. We're in a couple of the hotels on the strip. So we're buzzing. I mean, we were doing really well before all this hit.
Yep.
This is an RA question. He texted me. He goes, ask Revo if he started Succession yet.
What's that?
That's such an RA question. It's a show on HBO.
No. That's a dagger. What am I watching right now? The Leftovers.
Oh, I watched the first season. It was interesting, and then I didn't think it went anywhere.
Okay, because I'm very on the fence. It's different. I just I can't tell if I like it yet, and I'm halfway through the first season.
I think I stopped after season 2, maybe after season 1, but I do admit I occasionally catch myself thinking if that actually happened, how insane it would be. But
right?
I wanted them to get into what happened, and they just never did. That wasn't their premise.
Okay. Yeah, they just did what happened after, basically.
Yep.
I don't know if you guys have seen Stranger Things. I'm really, really struggling to get past season 2. I'm really oh man, it's the hardest thing I've ever done in my life.
I'm a big fan, but I can understand where you're a big Ozark fan, right? You like kind of the suspenseful.
Yeah, I thought the acting was good. I think the wife is very compelling. I thought the brother-in-law did a great job, or the brother. Was it the brother who came in on season 3?
Yeah, the wife's brother.
Yeah.
The wife's brother.
Yeah.
I liked what is it called? I like Stranger Things. I thought season 1 was excellent. They say it's worth getting past season 2 in order to get to season 3. I just like I said, I'm really struggling. But what are some other great shows? Like Nasher, are you big into the Netflix?
I am, yeah. I'm big Ozark guy myself. I think was it you that said that Ozark is better than Breaking Bad, or did you say
No,
you said it has potential of getting to the point of Breaking Bad?
What I said was, so I thought that Breaking Bad was excellent. And I thought what happened was that it started off overall the first season was a little bit on the slower side, but with a show like that, you have to develop the plot and the characters. I thought progressively it ended up getting tied into a beautiful bow, and it all came together, and it was a masterpiece. I said I feel that Ozark has the potential with how season 3 was and overall acting. It has the potential to be as good, if not better, if it continues on this trajectory as Breaking Bad. Well, then the internet exploded.
See, I
agree with that. I mean,
I think after the first season, I thought that, and then the second season, I thought was
slow down
a little bit.
Down.
That's fair.
Third season brought me back a bit, but I don't know if it, like, how much else can you really do? You know what I mean?
Okay, so would you agree that Breaking Bad, the best seasons were 4, 5, and I guess technically 6, however you want to draw it in? Because I remember they split the seasons with how they released
the back half was definitely the best.
Right.
Sure.
So at this point in time, after 3 seasons, I believe that they are fairly even, and season 3 of Ozark popped off. So I'm being optimistic in saying that.
Yeah. No, I just crushed all 3 seasons. I haven't been watching it for the last 2 years. I just finished it.
Biz, you know how you're saying, Biz, you know how you're saying they're comparable?
Yeah.
You know who has no comparable?
Revo to play
Devour. Show your mouth a good time. Thank you so much to everyone who tuned in. Devour. Biz got the pillow. Revo, you got a tough matchup, but man, now you can get ready for the season if it does hopefully get going again. And Nasher, we'll see you in round 3, buddy. We thank you very much for coming on. Biz is gone, but
Nasher, appreciate the ass whooping.
Revo, good stuff, man. I think you have a lot of potential, man. Just keep grinding at it.
I just got the game right before I started playing, like on this Chiclets Cup and with the NHL when they did that little tournament too. So
if that's the case, then you're not bad at all, man.
Yeah. Hey, all right.
And last thing, Revo, like I said, congrats, man. That's awesome.
Appreciate it.
On your contract. All right, boys. See you later.
Yep.
See you, boys.
Appreciate it. Peace.